Hi ladies and gentlemen, it's May 24th, 2013, and this is the Friday before the Memorial Day, and I thought I should go ahead and do something because of that. I don't plan on doing any other things this weekend as far as videotaping anything, and of course that can change depending upon what happens, but I did want to get this out today because, as I've mentioned a couple of times, there are so many things happening so fast, so many things finally coming to light, and the establishment is doing the best to go into damage control. And as I said, this is the tip of the iceberg. So I'm not going to address anything specific today. I want to talk in very general terms. I'll mention a few things just to make the point, but I just want to remind everyone, maybe I don't have to, but I did a video a while back called Liberty versus Enslavement, Good versus Evil. And that's kind of what I wanted to talk about today because, we all get caught up in our own particular creeds and religions and politics and opinions and all of that. And all of that is nothing more than just manifestations of ourselves trying to find what the truth is, trying to stand for something. And where we make our mistake is if we try to force that on someone else. So, like in Liberty versus Enslavement, I think it's best to bring it down to the very, very simplest terms. And that is, there are two sides, good and evil, and we can break it down into those who believe in liberty and promote it, and those who believe in enslavement and promote that. That's really what it comes down to. If you believe in the New Testament and Christianity, remember, the truth shall set you free. There's that indication of freedom. That kind of a thing is all through the scriptures about freedom versus enslavement. Okay, no matter what religious system that you follow, because really we do have to find these things out on our own. So why do I bring that up? Because I think we can find out who our enemies are. If we're for enslavement, then our enemies are those who believe in liberty and promote that. Okay? And if we're for liberty, our enemies are those who promote enslavement. It's really that simple. And we see it every single day in our personal lives, what happens on the national and international levels. And the interesting thing is that, the people that are on the side that want to enslave us, that really are the evil side, they never think they do anything wrong. They really don't have a conscience. Point in fact, look at the DOJ on this whole thing with the Associated Press and Fox and all of the things that they've done. They didn't do anything wrong, they say. Well, you didn't do anything wrong. Remember I told you about that, where demons will say, I didn't do anything wrong. The IRS people in front of Congress. Taking the Fifth Amendment, you try to do that with the IRS and see what happens. You see what I mean? Everything is for them, nothing for the people. So these people that take these stands to in any way enslave you are your enemy, and they are God's enemy, the God of goodness, the God of the universe. They are the enemy, okay? In any manifestation where they want to bind you down, enslave you, make you do what they insist you do. Now, there is common law. You don't hurt somebody else, all right? You don't steal, those types of things. But this whole thing that has transpired the last, month has been absolutely unbelievable. And the people that are ignoring this, just hoping it'll go away, that they just want to live their lives, they don't understand the magnitude of what we're about. So I'm just going to end today with that it's really simple to tell who the enemy of freedom is. They attack you for promoting it. They are the Marxists. They are the Nazis. They are the brown shirts. Okay? They are the mass murderers. Plain and simple. And they are the enemy of freedom. If they attack anyone who is trying to promote liberty and freedom and talk the facts about what's happened, be they government officials or private organizations, NGOs, anything, if they attack anyone who is trying to promote freedom and the Constitution, they are the enemy. You know, it's amazing to me. The IRS can target people, and the Department of Justice, the DHS, the very foundation of our government. If you say that you support and are a constitutionalist, you are considered an enemy. That means that they are the enslavers. They are the enemies of freedom, to even approach that like that. And again, anyone who attacks anyone else, who is trying to hold our government to account, who is trying to promote liberty, and who is trying to stop the enslavement of a free people. If anyone opposes someone who is trying to do that, they are the enemy. They are the synagogue of Satan. Okay, I'll just put it that way. This is not going to get any easier in the next few months. It might be even worse than I think. But I'm getting some real vibes, as I'm sure a lot of you are. This pretense by the IRS, the DOJ, the White House, the whole Benghazi thing, the Fast and Furious, all of these things have happened, and they don't think they should be held accountable. Nothing illegal. We didn't do anything wrong. Yes, they did. And it's time that we rise up as a people, demand that they be held accountable for their crimes, put before a court, and let that court bring whatever sentence is necessary. All right? Whatever sentence. Imprisonment to execution. This has just gone way too far. So, all right, I'll leave that to you this weekend. Why did I want to bring that up on Memorial Day weekend? Because there are people that, even if they weren't actually going out to support freedom and liberty, that was their intent. Okay, and for those people that gave everything for their concept of liberty and freedom and really wanted to do that, even if they were deceived into something else, but that was in their heart, we need to remember them. And in the future, we need to make sure that those who wear our uniform and our flag and go forward in the world for whatever reason, that they understand that they're there for liberty and truth, okay, and freedom. And if what they are doing is not promoting that, then they need to uphold their oath of office and withdraw. And we as a people need to support them in that. When these whistleblowers come forth, and these people, they're really an important part of our system. We cannot shut them down. So as a people, let's make sure that when we send people to really defend our freedoms and our liberties, not some front so that somebody can make money in the drug trade or the weapons trade or the derivatives market or whatever, which Goldman Sachs, of course, does, members of the CFR. I don't need to preach to all of you guys. But I do want to say to you guys that have any ties to Goldman Sachs and CFR, no wonder you needed to go get concealed weapons back a few years ago, even in New York City. You all are evil criminals, and all of your associates, all of them. You have wreaked havoc in the world. I always keep going, don't I? There's a scripture, and it says, the children of the kingdom take the kingdom by force. Wow. You know what? That means that even the good folks can turn evil. And instead of using the ways of our Father's kingdom to promote liberty and freedom, you use the ways of the enemy, the ways of the wicked world, because you think the ends justifies the means, and it doesn't. Okay? So, you may have had the right seed to begin with, but you had chosen of your own free will the evil side. That's what this is all about. What wolf are you going to feed? The dark side that's in us or the light side? We all have it. All right? It's what you succumb to. And you have succumbed to the evil side. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, it's very easy. Those who promote liberty are our allies, our friends, our family. Those who promote enslavement are our enemy. Those who attack those who promote liberty and freedom If they attack them, they are the enemy. They are evil. Easy division. Couldn't be any easier. This Memorial Day, remember those who in their hearts gave all they had for freedom and liberty. And in the future, let's make sure that that's always what it really is about.